And now, people are finally realizing that, right, maybe the main thing that feeds terrorism and drug trafficking is the US dollar, not cryptocurrency. And, as Larry Fink just stated on television, consider this: one of the world's most powerful persons, right, runs the here to stay. And you'll undoubtedly need some to protect your riches against currency depreciation. Allow that to linger in the air for a moment. Right? That's a major deal, I mean. That is extremely significant. So we went from being ostracized, pariahs, beanie babies, tinfoil hat, conspiracy theorists, to, wow, sure, this is a strategy to preserve your wealth from the ravages of devaluation. It's really cool. Bitcoin has passed the event horizon, and we will witness an avalanche of institutional money pour in over the next 12 months, beginning with the establishment of a spot Bitcoin ETF in the United States. Is Mark Yusko sending a message? Mark Yusko is the well-known founder and chief investment officer of Morgan Creek Capital Management, which manages more than $1 billion. In his most recent interview, he discussed all of the recent Bitcoin happenings, including why BlackRock's Larry Fink stepping out on national television and backing Bitcoin is such a watershed moment for the space. Stick around until the conclusion of the video to hear Yusko discuss the state of the altcoin market and what he's invested in and plans to invest in the future. Also, if you want to stay up to current on the crypto industry, I put out a free 5-minute crypto newsletter every day that features expert predictions, chain data breakdowns, and breaking news. Click the first link in the description, enter your email address, and join over 500,000 others in becoming a better cryptocurrency investor right now. Here's Mark Yusko with his crypto forecast. This is all over. That isn't always a terrible thing. That is, there is only one form of money in the world: gold. What exactly is money? Money is an asset that exists when there is no responsibility. Okay. The only object that fits that description is gold. You might say silver and platinum, but gold is what custom and precedent have established as money for the past 5,000 years. And gold is at the base layer of everything else we think of as money, but it isn't. It is money. Debt backs up currency. It is an asset backed by a liability. And governments generate that currency by fiat, out of thin air, with more debt backing it up. And now we have this worldwide debt Ponzi scheme that was started by some monks from Portugal 900 years ago. I like to go onto spaces and say things like, "Get out of here, you shitcoiner." I mean, buddy, I have more Bitcoin than you. Stop talking, and put down that you own Ethereum and Solana. I mean, absolutely I do. On 2 of them, I made a lot of money, so that makes me very happy. And I mean, more for our clients than for myself. But then I'll go to, you know, an Ethereum space and I'm like, "You maxi, get out of here." Yes, I have more Ethereum than you do. So it's just that I don't understand the toxic maximalism of either or both sides. I'm just not getting it. I consider myself a technological maximalist. That's exactly who I am. And I believe that blockchain is a technology, not a technological invention. I believe we are developing the truth net, or replacing trust with truth, as the operating system for the Internet of Value. And I believe that Bitcoin is the first manifestation of this. And I'm stuck between 3 different mental paradigms. I haven't decided which truly characterizes me, but based on my behaviors, I'm guessing the second. But, to clarify, I'm thinking of the Internet, right? The Internet began in the 1960s, 1970s, and early 1980s, but did not fully emerge until 1991. And it took all of that time to reduce 80 protocols to just 5. Today, we use 5 protocols on a daily basis. Right now, you and I are both using TCP/IP. That is the Internet's foundation layer. It enables features such as voiced IP, among others. Then there's FTP, which allows you to transmit files back and forth. So once we record this, We have this huge file that we need to send across the internet using FTP. Then we got Woo that is everything together on top. Following that, we had HTTP for websites and SMTP for email. So it's basically run by those 5 procedures. There are a few more, but that's about it. So if I adopt the mental model that Web 1 and Web 2 are the same thing, and Web 3 is just a new version of that, Bitcoin replaces TCP/IP as the foundation layer. FTP is being replaced as the file management and storing protocol by Filecoin. Then there's Woo, which is similar to Ethereum. It's basically a toolset for making other things. Where I get stuck with this model is with SMTP and HTTP. Is it a polka dot pattern? Is it the Cosmos? Is that Ablon? Is that you, Solana? None of them are truly flawless. As a match, so it doesn't truly map, but it's close. Bitcoin, Filecoin, Ethereum, and maybe it's 3 instead of 5, but that kind of works. Then there's the Maxis, right? You say no one chain to rule all chains, only Bitcoin, then Lightning, then all 3, then all 4, everything else is inferior. I will lean that way. And that I believe Pro 4 is way better, improve the stake. That's just me personally, solves the double spend problem better. It's not corruptible. I just think it's a better system. But I do not have everything in Bitcoin. So I probably lean for my actions, lean more toward 1, even though I can see a world where Bitcoin is the base layer, Lightning is the L2, and there's L3s and 4s that look like Visa. And MasterCard, basically we got FedWire at the bottom, then we got Visa and MasterCard and other things, and I kind of see that. But then there's this third mental model that says no, there's going to be a bunch of ones. There's going to be Bitcoin and Ethereum, and Cardano and Litecoin, and all these all ones, and then we're going to bridges across, and we'll have a world of multiple networks. It's elegant, I like it, but there's too many attack vectors. I think the bridges aren't secure enough, and we've seen that the newest exploit with what it was Maker or something curve, and I just don't think you can have a system where there are enough to attack like Bitcoin blockchain, been running for 14 years. It's never been hacked. It's never been broken. It's never had a fraudulent transaction. Not one. That's awesome. That's the most secure, most powerful computing network the history of the world. As a result, you may wish to use that as your base layer. So it's difficult for me to believe that, like Solana has this problem. It's not quite correct. Okay, if I do it in NFT, no problem. It's not a big problem if I have a minor glitch in the corner. It's not a big concern if I'm playing a game and there's some lag. If I'm conducting accounting, I need to have 100% accuracy. It is just not possible to have 99.99999. So while it is speedier and less expensive, it is not perfect. When building a house, the old proverb goes, good, fast, and cheap, pick 2. You can have an excellent and fast, but it will not be inexpensive. You can have a cheap and quick, but it will be poor quality. And while you can have it swiftly and well, it will not be cheap. You are limited to 2, and it's even worse in computing. You can choose between fast and secure. That's all. And you won't be safe if you're quick. You won't be quick if you're safe. And Bitcoin chooses security. Other things happened quickly. Secure appeals to me. Mark Yusko explains why Bitcoin has passed event horizon. The crypto market is clearly experiencing a big transition, with institutional money moving in and Bitcoin earning the support of industry titans. The fact that Larry Fink, the CEO of the world's largest and possibly most powerful financial institution, has come out in support of Bitcoin is a watershed moment. Staying on top of these movements and developments is critical as the crypto industry continues its stratospheric climb. Subscribe to my 5-minute crypto newsletter for daily doses of professional analysis, trends, and news. Join a community that lives on knowledge by clicking the first link in the description. Anyway, gentlemen, I hope today's video was useful to you. I'll see you all in the next one, and best wishes.